Oh man, I slept in. Happy Monday. So Tim, my choir buddy, who is the marketing guy at Graders, informed me when I gave him credit for this lovely little gift that it's magnetic. Look at the cute little magnet on there. So that's the third time I've dropped it. So yay, look, it'll magnetize to stuff. Kind of. Everybody's gone. When the lovely and talented Mrs. left, she left the door open, which is interesting considering, I sit out there on the porch, so I'm not really aware of that until just now. But now I'm aware. And now it's shut. Not that strangers are going to wander into my house, because strangers aren't going to wander into my house. That would be really odd, actually. All right. I have a meeting in like 2 minutes, and we're going to go weigh in, so. Typical exciting Monday stuff. Yay! Also, I'm down to one spinner. The other spinner, when I went to bring it back here, it just fell apart. So that one's dead. So that's going in the garbage. Oh, look. Cicada's still hanging around. Okay, I got like a minute. Remember we had borrowed her parents' air cleaner purifier room thing? It was bigger than this one, but this was the only one that was available. These things were going like hotcakes. So they bought us one for us to use. So yeah, let's purify, people. Purify. I ended up being late.
Something accomplished, let's put it that way.
Hi, I'm in the car. It's 3 minutes until noon. I'm delivering lunch. You can see there's food in there to my youngest, who is working at a soccer camp. So on this Monday, the day after Father's Day, I get to do a dad thing. College is going to be a challenge for him getting out of bed. I got him. I was in the room. Get up. You need to get up. Oh, that's too bright and shiny. You need to get up. You probably want to make a sandwich or something. You want to grab something to have lunch before you go. And his brother grabs some stuff to take. His older, smarter, easier to get out of bed because he's 21 and not 18 brother. He'll get there, I'm sure. But today is the day where I get to do the dad thing and take him lunch. I have 2 minutes to get there, and I'm about 2 minutes away, so my timing should be almost perfect, which is also a dad thing, right? All right, so Cincinnati dad checking out on this day after Father's Day. I had the door open for a while, and that invited one fly who is now dead. This is not a pollinator. This is somebody who's also not going to survive, and I'm really sorry if that offends you. And while I'm here waiting, this fella shows up. Well, scallywag tag is mostly gone. Sorry it's out of focus. It's focusing on my window here. But yeah, progress has been made. But it also means that I'm super early to volleyball. Had to pick up John and drop him off at Toyota to pick up his daughter's car. So I thought I'd drive through and get me, yeah, you know what it is, chai tea latte. However, I used up all of my money on the app, so I'll have to take a break from these for a while. That's a good way of weaning myself from them. So Monday has been fairly boring work-wise. There wasn't too much exciting going on. I'm taking tomorrow off because I'm going to be driving a friend of mine to Lexington for a medical appointment that his family cannot get him to. Someone I've known since elementary school. And that's it. So no work tomorrow, which is good. I remembered to do my out of office message. I'm very proud of myself for that. So Monday, here we go. It's Monday men's quad. So I'm now playing 4 nights a week. Got co-ed quads on Sundays. We didn't play last night because Father's Day. And then co-ed quads on Monday, or men's quads on Mondays. Co-ed again with John and the same people we've been playing with usually on Fridays. That's moved to Wednesdays. And then, maybe it's just 3 nights a week. Oh, well, either way. All right. Oh, and there he is. He just got here. Cool. And that was not a terribly successful first night of men's quads. I mean, we hung in the first game, but then the team we were playing, who is, according to my daughter, one of the top 3 teams in our little division there, they got their groove going and they smoked us the second 2 games. But it was the first night that the 4 of us have played together, so no major complaints. Okay, it's the end of Monday. Wrapping up Monday. The lovely and talented Mrs. is returning some things at TJ Maxx that had been in her trunk. She says she's not going to buy anything. I am not going to TJ Maxx. I am going to go home and take a shower because I got super sweaty and sandy, which is exactly part of the goal. Closed all my circles. You know, my circles. All right. Hope you made your day what you wanted to make your day to be. That should be it for Monday. Onward for the rest of the week. Yes, I know I took the day off. Yes, I'm doing something else. I'm driving this friend of mine to Lexington, but I have to load my fake data for my trainers that are training day. Tuesday's the big training day, so I have to log on and do that. Then I have to move the van out of the way so I can get my car out of the garage. But I don't have to work today, so that's cool. All right, 7:33, gotta go. Got proving that. Now we gotta move the van. Say hello to the moose. Hello, moose. Yeah, we gotta put the top down. Now I have to repark her car and get my sunglasses. Yeah, these ones. I'm gonna make the sunglass switch while I'm parked. I think that's reasonable. All this fancy stuff. Sure, I'll put the glasses in the little bag from the sunglasses, which then goes into the sunglass case, which then gets zipped up, which then doesn't really fit anywhere, so I just kind of have to tuck it right there. Actually, a lot of this stuff just doesn't really fit anywhere in this car, because this car is made to not fit stuff like the CDs that I brought. There isn't really a spot for it, so I'm just going to tuck it right there for now. Ooh, I don't want to lose that. I don't know, it'll be fine. Will it fit there? No, it won't fit there. All right, seatbelt, we're on the road. It's actually kind of chilly this morning. I'm glad I didn't just wear a summer t-shirt, that I threw this little thin thing on, because it's, I don't know, it's like 60, I think. It's June 22nd, and it's 7:49, and it's 60 degrees. I'll take it. The tree-lined streets of Fort Thomas, Kentucky. I just dropped my friend John off. We had a lovely time together. Lots of reminiscing about the old days, as we've known each other since elementary school. And I have a lot of pictures of some stuff he brought. A program from our graduation 6th grade picnic, as well as our go this way. As well as the program from a bicentennial show that we did when I was in 5th grade, and I was Joseph Pulitzer. So that was big fun, seeing all those names. That was big fun, absolutely. All right, so away we go. Had a false alarm on the mole trap. Oh, look who's bringing the stuff out. tree. Man, there's like dead spots all the way up in the top. Cicadas, brutal. What am I doing, you may ask, at 8:25 on a Wednesday morning? Well, I totally forgot, even though it was in my calendar, my work calendar, that my colleague Melinda is in town. And she just wants to work on something. We want to make a second OR for our patients because our ORs in the training environment are cluttered up with patients from other applications. So there's just too many in the depot, as it were. You don't know what I'm talking about, but that's fine. You don't need to know what I'm talking about. So we are going to actually meet at the office because she's back from Montana for a week. And we're going to do some work in the office. So, away we go. I, of course, totally forgot. Got up at the regular time where I could just walk downstairs and turn on the computer. And then went, oh, crap. Like in the 7 steps to my bathroom, I was like, oh, I'm supposed to go into the office today. All right, so that's the Wednesday morning wrap-up. Tuesday's wrap-up, let's see. We drove to Lexington with my friend. Had a really good time reminiscing. He did his appointment thing that he had to do, and he reminisced all the way back in the convertible. I got sunburned, and that was it, you know. And, sat by my sister-in-law's pool for a little bit. Girls went off to play sand volleyball. One of the boys and I had some dinner. The kid working the place, we know, but he's grown like 6 inches and his hair is long, and we didn't recognize him. I kind of did, and I acted as though I did, and then he said something to confirm who he was, and I was like, oh, and I just kept acting like I knew who he was. But oh my goodness, it was pretty entertaining. And that was Tuesday. Well, there was a little more to Tuesday than that. I also sat out in the back and played guitar for a while because I have a gig a week from tomorrow. So, kind of casual gig, but it is a real thing. As far as, paid in ice cream gift cards, but more on that later. It's weird. I mean, it's been less than a year, but it's been a very long time since we've come in here. Here. I get to take this stuff. I have to fill out this form, and I can take these things, which I'm going to, and probably the chair. So I brought cashews. We can go to the meeting.
Barb mentioned a little bit of like patient safety things, and that's typically why we have this built
And
out.
I'm currently chewing a piece of candy too.
That's why we have it built out.
What do you know? The desk chair fits in here with me. Now, does it fit in here with the convertible now? You betcha. Good morning. It is Thursday. Going back to the office today. Got not quite halfway done, but we figured out how to do what it is that we wanted to do in the training environment. So now today comes the day to do what we want to do in the training environment while the two of us are in the same state. So happy Thursday. Sand volleyball last night. New league. So playing new people. We won one of the 3. It's different competition at different leagues on different nights. So, we went 17-1 in the Friday night league that we won, although we, lost in the second round of the tournament. So the athletic endeavors continue. That's, not a big wrap up from yesterday, really. That was about it. Had a late meal, which was a mistake, but it was yummy. So it is what it is. So really not adhering to the fasting or any of that right now, but oh well. I'm allowed. All right, people are around me. I'm going to stop talking to you. I drove through the old neighborhood, as it were, past the Hyde Park Kroger on my way to work in this morning, just because I wanted to, and all kinds of work being done around there. The Mio's Pizzeria that my older brother worked at when we were kids, and the Taco Casa, that second location of that Mexican joint here in Oakley, gone. I torn down. The old Mio's. It was looked like an old gas station with a garage, but it had been like that since the 70s, and it's gone. It's dirt right now. Progress? Maybe. Change? Definitely. Back again. No reason for that light to be on. Empty, empty, empty. Well, there you go. Had a productive day at work and buggered on out of there. Melinda, my colleague, had a phone call she had to get on. I am more than halfway to my sister's house, so I am going to go drop off to her CDs in the CD changer that I rescued from the broken one, and pop in there. I'm in Clifton, driving past my alma mater, the University of Cincinnati, one of my two alma maters, and just, thinking about how that's just not a part of my identity. The fact that I went to UC and graduated from here, it has so little bearing on who I am and how I think of myself. And it makes me also then ponder about folks that it is such an important part of their identity, of who they are. And of course it was a very significant time in my life, but it's not who I am. So, and random Dave thoughts. The other thing is you're looking at the buildings over my shoulder. Change. So much has changed. Now on the other side of the street, a lot of these old houses are still there. I'm not going to grab the camera. There's a police officer there who probably doesn't want me talking to my phone as I do this and waving the phone around. Just back and forth between stuff that's been torn down and new stuff has been built and old stuff that is still there. Now there's some old stuff that's still there, and there used to be something there. Stuff on the other side, been there forever. Stuff on this side, gone.
Forever, that's a mighty long time, but I'm here to tell you, there's something else.